Did you see that ass whooping? Did you see that ass whooping? That was bad. That was extremely, extremely bad. I'm talking about 139-87. The Raptors absolutely annihilate the Orlando Magic, damn it. You know what we're going to do here? We got to drop one immediately. And I mean, this butt whooping was so bad. I actually felt bad for Jamal Mosley because I feel like this might be the game in the offseason that actually gets him fired. That was bad. That was not good. That was not good. Good for the Raptors. Very, very bad for Orlando, especially when you're a team that's in the play-in and you're battling right now and you had a chance to take a step forward getting this win against the Raptors. But listen, this was a very, very big ass beatdown. And listen, I'm talking about beatdown. That was bad. It was bad, but it was exactly what I wanted to see. I don't know if it's what you wanted to see, but damn it, I know it's what I wanted to see. Trouty's already here. Trouty's already here. He's been here. Trouty, one of those 10 blowout wins per season, and boy, was it a blowout. You're damn right. You're damn right, Trouty, because you know that 60, 10, and 10 that I talk about, or 62, 10, and 10? It was one of those nights. Unfortunately, it was one of those nights also for the Orlando Magic, but damn, this was really, really bad. And listen, there are some things that we have to talk about, including some really crazy numbers in this game. History was made in this game, if you don't know that. The NBA actually tweeted it. And if you don't know that history was made during this blowout, the NBA tweeted it immediately when they saw it. When I was watching this game, I said to my wife, have you ever seen a run like this? And then when I went on Twitter and saw that the NBA actually posted this, I was like, damn, the Raptors did make history in this game. And I'm going to get to that in just a second. But in this game here, no Quickly in this game again, no Ingram in this game, and no Colin Murray Boyles. Ingram had a right heel inflammation. Colin Murray Boyles had back spasms in this game. Quickly is still dealing with the, I believe, plantar fasciitis, a foot injury. And so Scottie Barnes is at the point guard again. Shed, Walter, Barrett, Barnes, and Pirtle was the starting five in this game. And boy, it was ugly. I mean, the Orlando started off strong and then completely just fell apart midway through the first quarter. And once again, if you didn't see this game, 139-87 for the Toronto Raptors in this game. Scottie Barnes started at point guard. He had 23 points and 15 assists. 23 points, 15 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals in just 28 minutes. An efficient 9 of 14 from the field. So what do I have to do from Scottie Barnes? You know what I have to do here? Yes, we absolutely have to drop one because this was, I mean, wow. What a performance from Scottie Barnes. And for those of you who didn't see my player profile on Scottie Barnes yet, I think you need to go watch that because I said Scottie needs to be playing at the point guard a little bit more often. I'm just going to come out and say it right now. And I tweeted this. And I went and I actually changed something immediately after I tweeted it. I said that Scottie, I said, forget about this season, perhaps, but next season, he should be probably the starting point guard moving forward. I say you make him the starting point guard now. I ain't joking about that either. Like some of y'all might think I'm absolutely crazy. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. I am a bit nuts. I think he should be the starting point guard now. I'm flat out dead ass serious about this. Scottie Barnes should be the starting point guard for this team. Forget about don't just look at him and say about his height and all that kind of crap. We've seen Magic Johnsons and Luka Doncic. Scottie Barnes should be the point guard. Period. Period. I period. You know, Jack was talking about it on during the air that, you know, moving forward, especially now that you're getting towards playoff time, he mentioned it and he's 100% right. The best players need to have the ball in their hands. When you watch Luka Doncic, he has the ball in his hands. When you watch Tyrese Maxey, he has the ball in his hands. When you're watching the Joker, they play through him. Yes, he has Jamal Murray, all-star as well, but they play through the Joker. When you watch Cade Cunningham, they play through Cade Cunningham. The ball is in his hands. When you watch the New York Knicks, they play through Brunson. The ball is in his hands. The ball needs to be in Scottie Barnes' hands more. And I have talked about that a lot these last, few weeks because it's the absolute truth and it's 100% necessary at this point. It has to do. Trouty says, what does this win say about the BI ISO ball strategy? Well, listen, I know Trouty, me and you have definitely talked about that. That has been annoying the hell out of us, especially you and me. I know that. We have discussed that at length. And listen, Scottie Barnes, the way he can push the ball, find guys in scoring position. Did you see at the point where it was like the second quarter and like now in the third, when Scottie was just getting the ball pretty much going coast to coast and just dunking? Like it was comical at this point. That's why I said for Scottie to be a facilitator, especially with the shooting was good tonight for the Raptors. Okay. Now, it was just an abysmal game from the opposition, but Sandro Mamukelashvili, and then you have Jacoby Walter. RJ Barrett was good in this game as well. And not necessarily from a shooting perspective, but he was good scoring the basketball. But overall, Sandro came in this game and he was drilling some threes. He went 2 of 4 from 3-point range, 3 of 5 for Jacoby Walter, 2 of 2 for Scottie Barnes from 3-point range in this one. And overall, they did shoot 13 of 29 from the field, 45%. And so back to Scottie Barnes here before we go on a rundown and a run through of this game. Scottie, I'm going to say it one more time. Scottie has to be the starting point guard moving forward. And I think he will be. I don't know how fast they're going to do it or how fast they're going to implement that, especially when you only have, 8 games left on the season. But they're going to have to put Emmanuel quickly off the ball. They're going to have to do something because this team is better when Scottie is controlling that offense and the ball is in his hands. You just have flat out natural, good playmaker, natural passer. He is Magic Johnson-ish in that regard. He's just flat out unbelievable with the ball in his hands. And it's been a very small sample size seeing him do it. We're going to see him doing it a lot more, and it's going to completely change the dynamic of the team. It is going to completely change the dynamic of the team. I promise you that. Once again, 15 assists tonight in this game for Scottie Barnes. Is that a career high? Can somebody let me know if you guys can Google that or search that really quick, whoever's watching the live, if you guys can figure out if that is a career high in assists for Scottie Barnes, please. So we're starting off in this game, like the first couple of possessions, right? Paolo Banchero was trying to go at Scottie Barnes, and Barnes was just shutting that stuff down. He just said, absolutely not. He said, you trying to come up against me? No.
It's happening over here during whole season. I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
He just shut it down. Absolutely not. So he was doing well from a defensive standpoint early on in this game as well, aside from doing the damn thing on offense in regards to his playmaking. Orlando was making some shots early, though. I mean, the Raptor perimeter defense was looking a little on the sluggish side to start the game. It was a 13-6 run to start the game for Orlando with 8:02 remaining in that first quarter. And then I started seeing a whole bunch of substitutions coming in. And I mean a whole bunch. Darko went deep tonight. Literally, did everybody play in this game for the Raptors? Who didn't play in this game? Everybody played in this game. Everyone played in this game. Sandro, Trace Jackson Davis, Mobo, Garrett Temple, Fultz, Lawson, Elijah Martin, Grady Dick. And early on in this game, Darko went deep into the bench here. And I actually like that he did that, because having Murray Boyles out, having Quickly out, having Ingram out, now you have guys who are hungry as hell. And I mean hungry. I'm talking about starving here. Starving. And I mean guys who like starving, like dogs out there starving. And going into the bench here, look who they played. Look who Darko had in the game in the first. They had Lawson, Grady Dick, Mamukelashvili, Elijah Martin. I mean, all these guys were in the first quarter in this game. And Suggs actually had 11 points. He was making shots like halfway through the first quarter. And then Scottie ends up drilling back-to-back threes. Mamu comes in the game and then just goes crazy. Mamu came in the game and just went absolutely berserk. And the bench in this game, my God, the bench for the Raptors absolutely embarrassed the Orlando Magic's bench in this game. And I mean, just ran them straight out the gym. And here's the thing that I want to know. You know what? If you haven't already, if you're just tuning in right now, because I see a few more people watching, the Raptors made history in this game, and I'm about to get into it in just a second. So all of these guys come in, and so the Raptors now are ahead, okay? 23-20 with 4:03 remaining in the first quarter. Now remember, I said Orlando went on a 13-6 run to start this game. That is with 8:02 remaining in this game, right? The Raptors now are up 23-20. Remember that, 23-20 with 4:03 remaining in the first quarter. Orlando has turned over the ball now 7 times, and the Raptors had 8 points off of those 7 turnovers. The Raptors now go on a 8-0 run, 10-0 run. Then they go on a 14-0 run, 16. They're now on an 18-0 run. They're now going on a 20-0 run, 24-0 run, 24-0 run. I couldn't believe it. I was saying, what the hell is going on? I've never seen a 24-0 run. Are you kidding me? And then I'm looking at the fast break points. Guys, listen to this. Gals, listen to this. The fast break points in this game, it was 39-7. Yes. 39-7 fast break points for the Raptors in this game. You heard me correctly. 39-7. Yikes. I mean, are you kidding me? 39-7 in regards to fast break points? That's nasty work. That is nasty work. I mean,
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Oh, nasty work here. 39-7. That is just unbelievable. And listen to this. After the first quarter, the Raptors were up 38-20 after the first quarter. 18-0 fast break points after the first quarter. It was the most fast break points of any quarter this season. Mamu had 11 points. He was 4 of 5 from the field. It was a 24-0 run to finish the first quarter. And you're not going to believe this. The Raptors going into that second quarter, they went on a 31-0 run. A 31-0 run. Did you see Coach Mosley? Did you see the Orlando GM sitting? Did you see the Orlando GM sitting in the crowd? Did you see his face? Did you see it? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. And listen, in regards to that, because remember I told you they made history? Listen to this. The NBA, so I go on Twitter, right? Or on X, because I'm trying to find out a 31-0 run. That is unbelievable. I'm not even sure I've ever heard of that. The NBA subsequently puts out a tweet saying the Raptors 31-0 run is the largest run in the play-by-play era. You know I got to drop one for that. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now points off of turnovers early on in that second quarter is 18-2. And the bench points, okay, at this point, this ain't even right that I have it in regards to bench points. The bench points, 17-0 with 9:14 remaining in that second quarter. And you know what I learned? The Raptors were just a phenomenal passing team tonight. And I think that actually rubs off with Scottie. There's a Scottie effect here. There's a Scottie effect here because when you see the work that Scottie does and the damage that he puts in with his passing, I think it actually rubs off with the rest of his teammates. Because the Raptors in this game, they shot 54 of 94 from the field. Okay? 54 of 94 from the field. So they shot 57% in this game. Orlando shot 38% in this game. They shot 31 of 82. Listen to some of these numbers, how crazy they are in this game. Orlando went 31 of 82. The Raptors made 23 more field goals in this game than Orlando. That is like that is like playing against a G League team, no offense. But that was awful. I actually felt bad for the Orlando Magic in this game. And this is exactly why you cannot just go on and predict what's going to happen in these games. What's going to happen in these games is the team that comes out ready to play is going to whoop ass. And that's exactly what happened here tonight. And so the Raptors defense was intense. The intensity on defense was extremely high in this game. It really, really was. And some of the guys, Scottie was really good from a defensive standpoint in this game. But honestly, some of these guys that came off the bench for the Raptors are the ones that, you know what, I'm going to drop one for these guys here as well, because let me tell you something right now. AJ Lawson, I'm going to drop a bomb for him because he was showing up and showing out on the defensive end. You know who else was showing up and showing out on the defensive end as well? Elijah Martin. We're going to drop one for him as well. I like the minutes that Martin played tonight. I did. I really, really did. He played 13 minutes in this game, and he had 8 points, okay, and 4 rebounds and 1 assist in this game. And I thought he did a very good job in his 13 minutes. And it also makes me think about this. Okay, I understand that the Raptors have Markelle Fultz on a 10-day contract. You might as well just put those minutes into continuing to play Elijah Martin at this point. Forget about Fultz. And I like Fultz. And listen, don't forget about him. He's going to be playing for your G League team. And maybe you can see something happen with him down the stretch. But Elijah Martin, I love his defensive intensity. He showed it. He picks up 94 feet. He's in your face. He's physical. And I really like that. And AJ Lawson was the same way in this game. Aggressive, in your face, hanging all over you. They were just a pest in this game. And I, for one, absolutely loved it. He also had a career high in boards earlier this season. Yes, I remember that game. I think it was against either Golden State or Denver or something like that. That is a career high. I believe his previous high was 14. So it is a career high in regards to assist for one Scottie Barnes in this game. And it was fantastic for Scottie Barnes. And I'll get back to him in just a second here. But the communication and the aggressiveness and physicality of the Raptors defense in this one was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And you know why? Here's one thing that I really loved. And for those of you who may be new to my show, who are watching or who are going to see this, I'm in the comments a lot. When you get in the comments on my show, I respond to you. And we talk hoops. I love talking hoops, right? But I've talked about this ad nauseum, and this is one thing that I really like to see tonight. There was a play in the second quarter where Desmond Bane was driving to the basket, right? He went into the lane, he went into the basket, and Pirtle and Barnes or whoever it was met him in the air and put him on his ass. He put him on his backside, which is exactly what I want to see with the physicality. Pirtle did a great job tonight being the anchor in the middle of the key. Clogged it up, was waiting there for help side when a guy was coming into the paint. And like I mentioned, Bane comes into the paint and the Raptors just absolutely put him on his ass. This is, listen. Exactly what I want to see. It's exactly what I want to see. And speaking of ass, Orlando tonight, that's what it was. I mean, are you kidding me? Listen, some of the things that I've been seeing in the last few games, who the hell did we play before this game? I can't even remember. How could I, like one day, the Pelicans. Oh yeah, we whooped their punk ass too. And we needed to, by the way. But listen, some of the things that I've been seeing, the Raptors being more physical, I've been calling for that, damn it, since day one. Physicality matters in the NBA. This ain't the NCAA. This ain't the YMCA. These are grown-ass men, okay? 250, 240, okay? 220, running like deers, chiseled. You got to be physical out here. You got to let them know that if they're coming into the lane, yeah, we're going to meet you in the air. We're going to meet you in the air. You're going to feel something, maybe a fist or an elbow, maybe a headbutt, a knee, something. I'm not calling for violence, by the way. I'm not calling for violence. All I'm saying is the Raptors have to be physical at all times. At all times. Okay? Some of the numbers in this game, actually, I'll wait till halftime because I'm almost there. Scottie, unselfishness rubbing off on the other guys, and I'm absolutely loving it. Scottie with a nasty tomahawk one-handed slam. Guys, if you did not get to see this game, you're only seeing the recap now. There was a nasty, nasty one-hand tomahawk on Bitstadzdi. How do you pronounce his name? I keep messing that up. I'm going to tell you what his name is. Goga Bitadze. Always mess up his name. Absolutely nasty one-handed tomahawk there. And then he ends up dunking two-hand dunk on Banchero as well. Okay, it was 70-43 ball game at the half. And at this point, you pretty much knew, damn it, the game was over. Okay? And listen to this. Because this is the number. Remember I was talking about the field goals before, 54 from 94 in regards to field goals for the Raptors in this one. They had 41 assists on 54 made field goals. 41 assists, in case I did not mention that before. I mean, are you kidding me? That's a beautiful thing to watch. Beautiful, beautiful thing to watch. And the unselfishness pays off, if you ask me, because I see RJ was passing the rock a bit out there, even though, let me see some of his numbers tonight. Oh, just 3 assists for RJ. 26 minutes, though. 24 points, 8 of 14 from the field. 8 of 8 from the free throw line. You know what? Out of all the things I'm going to drop a bomb for when it comes to RJ Barrett, I'm going to drop one for that. 8 of 8 from the free throw line for RJ Barrett in this game. I like seeing that because that is an area of his game that we all want to see RJ Barrett improve in. Okay. Jakob Poeltl in this game, 25 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, no turnovers again for Jakob Poeltl, which I actually like. I've been seeing him dribble a little bit more, and I kind of like it. I just don't want him to overdo it, but I have seen him trying to go to the basket and make a move for himself instead of him having to be spoon-fed by guys driving it in and then having to dump it off. And don't get me wrong, that's okay. If If you got to spoon feed Jakob Poeltl, then that's what you got to do. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. But overall, I thought Jakob Poeltl was pretty good in this one. And you know what? Jakob Poeltl, when I see Jakob Poeltl actually does a pretty decent job passing the ball. It's something I've never really taken in before, but Jakob Poeltl is a pretty decent passer. Like, he makes some decent bounce passes, so he can pass over the defense. And what I like about him is that he's a willing passer. And when he has the ball and he's in the high post, he's willing to make that pass over the top to a guy who's sealing his defender and is showing his hand. So whether it be typically Scottie, but if it's Ingram and he can get in there, he'll make that pass to them. And I like that about Jakob Poeltl. Jacoby Walter in this game, 11 points in 28 minutes, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range. He gave you 6 rebounds, gave you a steal as well, only 1 turnover. And Jamal Shed, let me tell y'all something right now for those of you who are watching who didn't see this. Jamal Shed had a steal. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait. But he had 12 points, 4-4 from the free throw line, gave you 10 assists as well, along with going with 3 rebounds. So you know what I'm going to do for Jamal Shed? I'm going to drop one for him as well, okay? And I'm going to get to the third quarter here because at halftime, listen to this, the fast break points was 26-3. 26-3. Fast break points for the Raptors at the half. Scottie had 16 points and 7 assists. And you're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you right now. You're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you right now. You're not going to believe this. At the half in this game, listen to this. The Orlando Magic had 19 turnovers. 19 turnovers.
What's happening over here during whole season, I've been calling it back. It's a complete crap.
19 turnovers at halftime.
This is completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this.
That is ridiculous. And don't get me wrong, the Raptors were all over them. I mean, they were on their ass like back pockets. I'm telling you. They were all over them. But Orlando, what happened? What happened? You guys actually just completely fell apart in this game. And I mean, you heard this early in the first quarter, okay? You heard this. And then midway through the first quarter, you just didn't need to hear that anymore because it was just a royal rump kicking. Just a royal rump kicking in this one. And I mean, to start off the third quarter, the Raptors go on a 6-0 run. And then everybody, like I mentioned, just looks hungry. Just hungry, doing a great job passing the ball. 24 assists on 29 made field goals with 9:52 remaining in that third quarter. And the Raptors physical on defense, like I mentioned. And there was a play earlier, and this is where I mentioned it here in my notes, a play earlier where the Raptors just absolutely put Desmond Bane right on his damn back. Just a thing of beauty. And then the Raptors bench, listen to this, plus 25 against Orlando's bench. It was 31-6 with 4:47 remaining in that third quarter. Shed had 10 points, 8 assists after the third quarter, and it was 68. Listen to this. It was 113-68 after the third quarter. And you know what I wanted to mention? There was a steal that Jamal Shed got. He stole the ball and had a nasty one-hand tomahawk on a fast break. Jamal Shed. I'm going to drop one. Everybody in Orlando, do you know what they're saying right now?
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Absolutely. Even Stephen A's band. Listen, did you hear that? Did you hear Scottie Barnes? Did you hear his post game? I'll play it for you.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want.
Just listen. Take it easy, Scottie. I know. 23-15. Did you? Wow. Absolute wash. Thank you for that. Ash drops $5 on me. Ash YI4TW. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. No, I'm going to drop one because you donated some funds here. Everything goes back to the Mike Roach Show to make it better when you donate. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. And listen, so we get into the fourth quarter here. I don't have many notes from here, but all of y'all watching right now, I made a statement about Scottie Barnes, right? Scottie Barnes has to be the point guard moving forward. That is the way that I see it. And listen, you can let me know if you agree or disagree. And I'm not sure how long it's going to take to happen, but I'm just coming out and saying it. Call me crazy if you want, which I don't think that I am. But the game looks different when the ball is in the hands of Scottie Barnes. And for those of you who are in here watching now who didn't hear it before, when you watch Luka Doncic, the ball is in his hands. He's your best player. When you watch Cade Cunningham, the ball is in his hands. He's your best player. When you watch Giannis, the ball is in his hands. When you watch Maxey, Brunson, the ball is in their hands. The ball is in their hands. And Scottie is an incredible passer. He's an incredible passer. He can pass over the defense. He gets guys in scoring position. He's willing to make passes that other people are too scared to make. And he's looking at always making his teammates better. I say you make him to start in PG. Now, I don't know, like I mentioned, how long it's going to take to happen. You only got 8 games left on the season. And so I don't know if this is something that you implement next season. Something has to change. I like Emmanuel Quickly a lot. He cannot be the person who has the ball in his hands. We need the ball in Scottie Barnes' hand. You're going to have to put him off the ball and get him to be a shooter, which is his natural thing. And I think Scottie having the ball, dishing and finding quickly to get buckets, I think that's going to work out better for you. Now, I don't know what the hell is going to happen in the offseason. We got a long way to go before we get there. We're going to have the playoffs coming up here. And damn it, I don't want to be in the play-in. I don't think any of you want to be in the play-in either. That ain't what we want to do here. Okay? I agree. The ball in Scottie Barnes' hands equals great game for Raptors. Completely agree. Completely agree. The ball has to be in the hands of Scottie Barnes. I don't know how long this is going to take to be implemented, but what everybody is seeing right now, including Darko Rajaković, the coaching staff, and damn it, everybody watching, including one Bobby Webster, because I saw Bobby Webster standing there in the tunnel. He was watching. He knows what the hell is going on here. This has to be done. And shout out to anybody who's, I'm going to drop one for my guy, Pensari Basketball here. Okay, I need to talk to Pensari. I got to talk to Rob. I'm going to have to bring Rob on. We're going to have a discussion. I want his take on this. And he hasn't been on in a few months. I've been trying to hold down the fort for myself because you don't want to always have to rely on other people coming on your show. So I'm holding it down, but it's time for some guests, and Rob is going to be one of them. I'm very, very interested in his take on this. Shout out to Trouty, damn it. Trouty's dropping some dollars as well. We're going to drop one. Shout out to Trouty. Trouty is another loyal one of the Mike Roach Show. And maybe I should have some members. Maybe I should have some members on this show because always looking out for my guy Trouty. He's always showing support as well. You know, I always got to drop one for him and in this on the Mike Roach Show. Sorry, going through some stats here. There's really nothing else to be said here. But the one last thing I will say, AJ Lawson. AJ Lawson should be on an NBA roster. At some point, he's going to have to be on the Raptors full-time roster. I like his intensity. Good shooter. He brings it on defense. I like the intensity. I'm going to drop one more for AJ Lawson. I'll drop one for him. Okay, straight out of Brampton, Canadian here. We got to drop one for him. But overall, just a really, really nice showing for the Raptors in this one. And they await the Detroit Pistons. Are the Detroit Pistons on a back-to-back? I think they are. I think they are on a back-to-back. And I'm feeling good tonight because this is a very good win. This is a very good win. I'm going to play some sound bites just for the hell of it. What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to hear? You want to hear the beat 'em up one more time? That was good. I like that. Okay. How about we play this on behalf of the Orlando Magic? Damn shame. Damn shame,
This is
Darko.
completely BS. This is shame. Shame for the referees, shame for the league to allow this.
Yes, I like that as well. Jamal Mosley, after the game in the locker room, do you know what he was saying to his players? Let me play this soundbite. Yeah, you like that one as well? I got a couple more here for you because I'm just feeling good here right now. I'm just feeling good here right now. You know what Darko was saying? He wasn't trying to be nice. He wasn't trying to be nice out
I
here.
ain't trying to be respectful. I'm trying to win.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I really, really like it. That's what happened to the Orlando Magic. They just got pulled up. They just got pulled up. And boy, oh, man. Not good for Orlando. Not good, but good for the Raptors in this one. At Mike Roach 7 on IG, at Mike Roach 23 on X. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and share the Mike Roach Show. I'm a bit out of breath on that one. I mean, damn it. Anybody watching any good shows before I go out of here? I'm always asking people about shows. I see some of you guys watching right now. Get in here. Get in here. We're talking shows, movies, anything good before I get out of here. Who was it? Trouty, was it you who said that you were watching Paradise? Another episode of Paradise is coming out tonight. And did it drop already? Anybody watch Paradise? I don't know if it's out yet. I don't know what time it comes out. Let's see. Let me Google it. Paradise episode time. Time does it come out? Damn it. Comes out at 9 p.m. All right. Time to go hit Disney Plus. No free promo for you, Disney. I take that back. Okay. Yes, I'm getting caught up on Paradise. Drop one. Okay. Ash is the OG. You're damn right about that. I will see you guys against the post game for the Detroit Pistons. I'm looking forward to that game because obviously top seed in the conference, even without Cade Cunningham, the Detroit Pistons are doing work. They are doing damage out here. And so I'm looking to see what it's going to be like when the Raptors go up against them. And I'll be waiting for you in the post game. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being with me. Yes, this is streaming live on YouTube. I tried to stream it live on X and what is this? It did not work. A premium account on X is required to create live broadcasts on their platform. Please upgrade to a premium subscription. Piss off, X. I mean, are you kidding me? I'm going to have to make some adjustments on that one. Anyway, this is the Mike Roach Show. I will see you again soon. And I'm out. Actually, before I go, let me give you some numbers from Orlando because you got to hear some of these. Give me 2 seconds. Paolo Banchero in this game, 3 of 14 from the field, 9 points in 30 minutes. Who else do we got? Desmond Bane did have 17 points, 5 of 10 from the field. Jalen Suggs had 13 points in this game. So I think he only had like 2 points after the first quarter. You know what that means? I'm going to play this one more time. Had to do it. I'm out, everyone. Peace.